What's up guys, it's leftstickrightstick here again, and it is 2019 and we're off to a wonderful start in LittleBigPlanet, starting strong with the team picks, showing dreams that LittleBigPlanet is still nothing to be snuffed at. So first off we have Flow by Shaggy 40,000. As you can see, it's a beautiful level. It's endless side scroller. You are this sort of hang gliding person and you've got to keep surviving using your glider. You've got to open it. There's actually a bar, it's a bit hidden on this video, but you can see on the bottom left hand corner there's a sort of an energy bar that sort of tells you how much you can actually open your glider for, and it does tell you how fast you are moving, and you're meant to collect all these extra pointy diamond things to get points. The really good thing about this whole level is that the whole lighting does change over time. It's got dark dusk into sunrise and whatnot, so that's very beautiful. The actual changing terrain is a bit limited. There's just a few rails, a few of these jumps over caverns, and a few rocks, which I seem to find some trouble with, because I always died whenever there's a low hump with a rock straight after it. I'm not sure how to actually get over it. These ones are fine, but there's a really low hump, but you couldn't get any left on, and I just basically could never have enough of the glider energy left remaining to actually get over it. You can actually tilt your glider, the person left and right as well, to help you, but I didn't quite get it. But it's really nice, and when you die, this actual screen keeps on moving to the right, and you have this sort of white light of you coming down from the heavens. That was actually very nice. So you get to carry on continuing, but sometimes that didn't quite work out with how much glider energy you had left. But a great team pick nonetheless. Then next up we have the Crafty Crusader by jaffakree. This was quite interesting level. It is quite nicely decorated, you're in some kind of town. It's got a nice use of layers throughout, and what I found interesting was that it wasn't so much, a standard sort of platformer level. It was quite exploratory. I mean, you had an objective though in the whole level. You're meant to sort of destroy all these aliens that have come to invade the town, and you could glide around the whole town. And I actually walked all the way to the end to the scoreboard on the ground first, and then I backtracked, and then I went on top of the roofs, which I don't think I was really meant to do, but you could do that. And there were bubbles along the way. If you went along the whole rooftop at the beginning, you would have missed some bubbles at the bottom on the ground as well. There were some hidden bubbles around. I quite like the whole setup of this town. It was very nice, and it's quite fun how jaffakree also advertised some of his other levels in billboards around the level. And you just got to kill these aliens. I guess they don't look very cool, but you can collect. You're meant to defeat them all, but there's no indication in the level of when you've actually done it. I mean, I'm not quite sure if it just bugged up on me or whatever, but it felt weird that was my task in this level, but I could just go around and I could just walk straight to the scoreboard without doing anything except for collect some bubbles. There were a few special bubbles to collect, and then there were the keys to collect to the other levels, which was actually very nice. And there was, what was maybe a little bit disappointing, was sort of very little interactivity. I mean, there was like just one major elevator and this one major switch, but apart from that there wasn't much to go on. It's just exploring around, which is still quite nice though. It was definitely a different kind of level that we're mostly used to in the team picks. And then finally we have Dia de los Muertos by makeimi. I found it slightly inappropriate to pick this level as a team pick, not because it's Day of the Dead, but because it is a forum contest entry and the results have not been published yet. Basically, it only just past the deadline for entries to be made, so that's the only reason I don't think it was appropriate. But it is an amazing level. It's a two-parter level, so there's an actual level break in the middle, and the beginning part has a really nice town, although I had a bit of an issue with the music. I found it a bit too Irish for me. It felt too Irish rather than Mexican, but there's a great toggle sort of level going around, nice sort of obstacles throughout. But the second part of the level is where I feel the level really shines the best, because you actually get this whole Day of the Dead sort of a theming power up in here. When you become Big Toggle, you actually become a ghost, and you can move through, I don't really know what they're called, these sort of plasma like barriers, which is actually used very well throughout this whole level, the use of actually becoming a ghost-like figure in this whole Day of the Dead level. It's very beautiful, good variety of obstacles, and I just really like the whole aesthetic with this whole big skulls, Muertos skulls in the background. It's very beautiful, and a great example of how to do a Day of the Dead level. I had a few issues when I first played through this level though, because I think I had some internet issues and the dynamic thermo was a bit off and it didn't load this whole section for a while. But it's amazing level. Definitely check it out. Definitely check out all these levels if you haven't already. They are all amazing. If you enjoyed this review, click that like button below. Stay tuned, click that bell button to subscribe to leftstickrightstick for more LBPC contest entries with the showcase. Clearly LBP is still showing that it's got a bunch of creativity left and it's not just all about dreams going forward, but we'll be looking forward to showing you more creativity from both games. So hope you guys enjoy it and I'll see you next time.